afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Leading the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. These guys not quite sure what type of team they're going to be this season after a 3-3 start. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt, and everybody just about set. And this contest is officially underway. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we will get a look at their 6th-year signal caller.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Bring the tight end in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. On now comes their punter. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, but 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. His coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
Back-to-back carries here. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 47.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throws caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
9-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Jukes away from one. This makes it up to the 25. The offense getting set to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd and long for him here. That one's complete. Right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At the 47-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Finds him on the slant. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's another first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
He'll call his own number. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just a field goal separates these two. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. They'll work against the blitz. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort.
Fighting for the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when you're watching effort. That was all about effort. Back and pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. That's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Pass play now. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Back to the well again. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. They give it to him again. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
The give here on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2 brings up third.
Air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Working on first down. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, they need 7.
47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
He's going to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
This offense making its way back out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Now we're on the counter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Second and 10, back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he's stopped a second before he can move those chains. He's going to keep this one, and they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. Man in motion here. They go play action on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9. At the 20.
Design bootleg here. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up third down.
Intended for number 30. Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards.
We'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the
Looking back to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll throw to start the drive. He completes it in traffic. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40.
First down. A gain of 12. Result is a first
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here. 3rd down. He's going for it himself. Give him 13 on that play. And that means 1st down. And dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. They'll throw it. It is caught left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. To the line and sets. Here we go. 1st down.
Gain of 15. And a first down.
In the red zone now. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Give now to the running back. Galloping inside the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. He keeps this one himself. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained the play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and...
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie things 10-10. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with him.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Blown back into the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on third. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing now off the play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Into traffic, complete. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
86.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Their offense running back out now. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Sign quarterback run here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Setting up to throw. He's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. That count runs their offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. We've set it down from 37. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Rolling into enemy territory. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 24-yard.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they find him after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's the line he's going to run for it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, it's 6 big points on the board.
17. Visitors 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And and he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground. Right? You love a physical game of football that can hammer the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
On the contact. Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Third down from the gun. All in left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense ready to head back out. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First down now, ball at the 33. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Second and 3 now. Looking in the air here. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Brings up third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Shotgun now on third down. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. This offense ready to get going again now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run here on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 27 on the play. And that gives them the first.
At the 48-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. On first down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Back now, pressure coming. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Third and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A give now from the gun. And also under just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to bring up first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. Puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. He fields it from the 8. Escapes the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here comes their offense out again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They send the tight end in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw left side, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
There's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 40-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And his guys cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys only up by a few. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's the handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
3rd and 9.
He's drawn up for him. So out now comes the punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.